Musicians as performers. Musical performance is expression of a musical idea through the physical creation of sound. Performing music provides students with a new perspective of music and gives them an opportunity to physically create music. Performing, however, is more than playing the right notes at the right time. Students develop a sense of purpose for performing, and they begin to have personal understanding and ownership over the music they're playing. They begin to think beyond the notes on the page and consider ideas of expression, meaning, intent, and communication. Performances of music can range from the very formal, think New York Philharmonic, to the very informal, singing in the car with friends. In order to deepen our experience as performers of music, we ask questions that broaden our understanding and journey of performing music. 3 sample questions include: what are we expressing? Who is my audience? What elements of music justify my interpretation?
Musicians as listeners. Most people will listen to music at some point in their lives, but what does that experience mean to them? What are they really hearing? When we listen to music, we physically perceive the vibrations of sound. We respond emotionally to the sounds we hear. We connect to the environment and setting to create context for the music, and we may relate the music to prior experiences. 3 sample questions include: how does sound work? What musical techniques are being used to create this expression? How do you relate to the music?
Musicians as anthropologists. A musical anthropologist is someone who explores the context of music. Context covers a wide range of people, places, time periods, etc., that provide the setting for musical experiences. The history and variety of music in the world creates wonderful opportunities for students to explore the context of cultures and the ways of life throughout the world. Students use their study of music to uncover an understanding of different cultures, and they begin to see that although the musical outcomes may be different, underlying motivations for creating and experiencing music may be quite similar from culture to culture. 3 sample questions include: why are they performing this music, and for what purpose? What place does music hold in their society? What parallels can you draw from this musical artifact to a musical experience in your life?
Musicians as composers. To help us better understand this role, let us define the difference between composition and creativity. Musical composition consists of traditional composition, arranging, improvisation, and free form. All 4 take elements of music and put them in an organized form. Musical creativity is the manipulation of musical elements to express an idea. Musical composition is best suited to grow from musical creativity, and creativity in children is innate. If you place a toddler in front of a piano, what will follow may be a quite exuberant creation of musical expression. This innate and individual creativity fits perfectly in the realm of composition. Students use composition as a way of organizing and expressing their creativity to others, and by starting from a place of personal exploration and expression, they will have a stronger desire to communicate their ideas. Their desire for knowledge of how to write their music creates a need to know music literacy, and the idea that music can be written down becomes part of their fundamental understanding of musical composition. 3 sample questions include: what idea am I trying to express? What objects am I using to create sound? Who will be able to read my composition once it is written down?
Musicians as entrepreneurs. What are ways musicians are present in the business world? Music entrepreneur examples include record labels, stagehands, sound system operators, producers, music technology product developers, music business managers, etc. These are people who interact with music in a variety of ways that may include the other roles, but also include creating a marketable product or service available for purchase. Sample questions include: what technology is used to create, revise, publish, and market music? How has technology impacted music creation, performance, listening, and marketing? How are we self-motivated as musicians?
Designing and organizing projects. Projects are conceptually based around DEWI, exemplified in many school districts focused on student learning and content. The Edutopia website, Phil Greco's website, the project approach, and the Facets model are examples of successful projects designed to reflect current thinking about how students learn. The 4 basic steps of a project design are choosing a topic, creating opportunities for students to develop and achieve goals, exhibition of student learning, and evaluation and assessment of student learning.
To evaluate student learning, we look at criteria for evaluation, including technique, inventiveness, and expressive power. We use artifacts gleaned from the process in conjunction with resulting products as a guiding source of evaluation. Artifacts for evaluation include, but are not limited to, journals, reflections, progress reports, webs, notes, papers, compositions, as well as teacher reflections and notes, class discussion, and the exhibition. Interviewing the student after the project also allows us to assess what the student has learned, which often goes beyond the scope of the project. By not limiting the assessment to only judging if the student has learned what the teacher wanted of them, a true assessment of learning can take place.
Some examples of projects include the Drama Project, Listen Up, Music of the World, Express What You See, and Sell Me a Song. Each project will have a corresponding cross-reference chart that identifies grade level, standards, concepts, skills, dispositions, and assessment.
We have created a project-based spiral curriculum to provide a rich environment for our students to explore their roles of music. For further information on this topic, and for a list of reading material and references, please visit www.wikiminda.wikispaces.com.